When Rod Delaney was diagnosed with blood cancer, the only treatment that could save him was close to 3,000 kilometers away in Ottawa. Now, this treatment, it's called CAR T cell therapy, and it's not offered in Newfoundland and Labrador. Rod also happens to be the mayor of the town of Cupids, which is where he's joining us from with his lovely wife, Joanne Wells, who's been his caregiver throughout this process. Welcome to both of you to the show.
Thanks for having us.
So, Rod, take us back a little bit. You get diagnosed with blood cancer, then you find out there's a treatment, but that treatment is thousands of kilometers away. How did you feel when you heard that?
Oh, God. We got to go halfway across the country to make this happen for us. It was a little deflating, no doubt about it. But that being said, you know what? We just took it on. We wanted to get ahead with this, move it forward. Very daunting. I mean, for us, we were also faced with the prospect of having to move our lives in the back of a small size SUV. 2-3 months of life, your home, all your possessions, all that in the back of an SUV along with your 2 dogs that with no way we were leaving behind. It was a big deal, no doubt.
I can't imagine what that was like for both of you. For those unfamiliar with the treatment, what is the treatment exactly?
So CAR T is where they, and Joanne, you help me out here if need be, they harvest your lymphocytes, take them, send them off to California.
In your case, it was, yeah.
Yeah. They're genetically altered, given back to you with a modification that attacks the harmful cancer cells. And yeah, it's a process that takes, think about dialysis, if you will. So about 6 hours where you do the harvesting. Then we go back home, we come back a couple of weeks later, and then we do the immunotherapy. And that process itself took, what, about minutes? And then, yeah, then it's the monitoring. We have to watch to see how we're doing.
Joanne, I want to ask how you're doing. I mean, you've been his rock throughout all of this, his support system. What's this been like for you?
Well, I mean, it's great now because we finally heard the words remission for the first time in over a decade.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the road leading up to it, I mean, as you can imagine, it's been a long journey for Rod and, you know, for us with this. We're just happy now that we're in the remission stage, but it was really challenging having to leave the province and, you know, leaving our home, our support system, our jobs, to have to be able to go and get this treatment. But no regrets. Don't, you know, I need to make that clear. This was a life-saving treatment for Rod. I just don't know if everybody else would have been able to do it, would have been able to be in the position that we were actually in to be able to go to Ottawa and, you know, leave our home, leave our jobs, and still be able to make that work. So if this was available in Newfoundland, I mean, I know it would save a lot more lives.
What needs to happen for that to happen?
There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of moving parts that go on behind the scenes. They're keeping in consideration of all these moving parts that I'm talking about. For us, receiving the immunotherapy, the harvesting, etc., really on perception didn't look like a lot involved. I don't understand why this can't happen locally. I mean, there's so many other people like us that got to be in that same position with the frustrations, the challenges, and those that can't do it. We have the resources, we have the medical facilities that we think can provide this. We just got to make, well, for lack of a better term, I guess, the politicians really got to check in on this.
And Rod, how are you feeling today?
I couldn't be better. I felt great all along. I mean, I've had my challenges for sure. I always told people the only thing wrong with me is the opinion of my doctors.
Rod and Joanne, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to send.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.